Hello students, myself Seetu Jaiswal, assistant teacher from Government Inter College Chamrauli, Unnao. I welcome you in this class of English. Today we are going to read part 2 from lesson 4 in your English book Beehive. The name of the lesson is A Truly Beautiful Mind. In this lesson, the life journey of famous scientist Albert Einstein has been described. The title may let you wonder how a scientist's mind can be beautiful. It is so because in this lesson we will come across another aspect of Einstein's personality besides being a scientist. He was a humanitarian. He advocated world peace and democracy. In the first part of this lesson, we have read about the early life of Einstein. About Einstein's early life. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March in 1879 in the German city of Ulm. Till the age of 2.5 years, he could not speak, and when he started speaking, he uttered everything twice. His playmates considered him a boring person because of his shy and introvert nature. His mother thought that he was crazy because of the abnormally size of his head. At school, his headmaster regarded him as stupid and good for nothing, but he proved them wrong. At the age of 6, at the insistence of his mother, he started to play violin. He became a gifted violinist. At the age of 15, his family moved to Munich. He did not feel comfortable with the strict discipline at the school and left it. On completing his schooling, he joined the university at Zurich because the atmosphere there was more liberal and accepted new ideas and concepts. He showed more interest in physics and mathematics. He met a fellow student, Mileva Maric, whom he fell in love with. She was equally intelligent and clever. After completing his education, he worked as a technical assistant in the patent office in Bern. Here he worked secretly on his idea of relativity. About the lesson. In this part, we are going to read about Einstein's special theory of relativity. It was a scientific revolution and made him famous all over the world. Besides being a scientist, Einstein was a humanitarian. He advocated world peace and democracy. That is why he is called as visionary. He is called as world citizen. Students, let's start reading the lesson from this passage. All of you, please pay attention to the pronunciation and try to understand the meaning. One of the famous papers of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. Indeed, two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they come together again after a journey. If one of them has been moving very fast relative to the other. Here, relativity means being connected to and affected by something else. Absolute means complete. From this followed the world's most famous formula which describes the relationship between mass and energy. E is equal to mc square. In this mathematical equation, E stands for energy, m stands for mass, and c stands for the speed of the light in a vacuum, about 3 lakh km per second. When you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. And when you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That's relativity. Albert Einstein. Here, vacuum means a space that is completely empty of all substance, including air or other gases. According to this theory, measurement of time and distance are not absolute. He has given us the equation, which is the famous formula of physics, E is equal to mc square. To put it in simpler words, he has said that when you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes, and when you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That is relativity, means a person would feel the timing differently. What was Einstein's special theory of relativity? According to the Einstein's special theory of relativity, time and distance are not absolute. What is the world's famous formula which describes the relationship between mass and energy? World's most famous formula which describes the relationship between mass and energy is E is equal to mc square, where E stands for energy, m stands for mass, and c for the speed of the light in a vacuum. Thus, we have read that Einstein has given the theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. If there are 2 clocks and both are moving, they will not show the same time. One clock will move faster than the other. While Einstein was solving the most difficult problems in physics, his private life was unraveling. Albert had wanted to marry Mileva right after finishing his studies, but his mother was against it. She thought Mileva, who was 3 years older than her son, was too old for him. She was also bothered by Mileva's intelligence. She is a book like you, his mother said. Einstein put the wedding off. Here, unraveling means starting to fail. Put off, which is an idiom which means to cancel a meeting or an arrangement. Who did Albert want to marry and when? Albert wanted to marry Mileva Maric right after finishing the studies. Why was his mother against this marriage? His mother was against this marriage because she thought Mileva, who was 3 years older than her son, was too old for him. She was also bothered by Mileva's intelligence. The pair finally married in January 1903 and had 2 sons, but a few years later, the marriage faltered. Mileva, meanwhile, was losing her intellectual ambition and becoming an unhappy housewife. After years of constant fighting, the couple finally divorced in 1919. Einstein married his cousin Elsa the same year. Here, faltered means to become weak. Constant means happening again and again. When did they get married? The pair got married in January 1903. What was the reason of their divorce? What was the reason of their divorce? Mileva was unhappy from this marriage. She could not fulfill her career dreams, so finally in the year 1919, after prolonged fighting, both of them separated. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to world fame. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. An eclipse of the sun in 1919 brought proof that it was accurate. Einstein had correctly calculated in advance the extent to which the light from fixed stars would be deflected through the sun's gravitational field. The newspapers proclaimed his work as a scientific revolution. Here, coincided means happen at the same time. Deflected means to change direction after hitting somebody or someone. When did Einstein publish his general theory of relativity? Einstein published his general theory of relativity in 1915. What brought proof that Einstein's general theory of relativity was accurate? An eclipse of the sun in 1919 proved that it was accurate. Albert Einstein had calculated in the year 1915 that in the year 1919 there would be a solar eclipse. Due to it, the apparent position of the stars could change to some extent. His calculations was accurate. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. He was showered with honors and invitations from all over the world and lauded by the press. Here, lauded means continuing for a long time. Students, here I would like to add in your information that Nobel Prize is based on the will of famous Swedish scientist Alfred Nobel. It was established in 1895 and the first Nobel Prize was given in 1901. When the Nazis, yes, here Nazis means the dictatorship which was present at that time in Germany. Adolf Hitler was the famous ruler who has started this dictatorship. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Many of them had fled from fascism, just as Einstein had. And now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. Immigrated. Here, immigrated means to leave your own country to go and live in another. Fission, the action or process of dividing the central part or nucleus of an atom when a large amount of energy is released. Fascism, a government system led by a dictator having complete power. This is a system which was started in Europe from Italy by the rule of Mussolini. When did Nazis come to power in Germany? Nazis came in power in Germany in 1933. What had American physicists in an uproar? The discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Where did Einstein flee from Germany? In 1933, when Germany came under the power of Nazis, Einstein left Germany. At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd August 1939, in which he warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. His words did not fail to have an effect. Yes, we know that Einstein was a visionary. That's why he has said that atom bomb will destroy not only the port but also the surrounding territory also. He had warned to the world. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own, and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. Here, exploded means to burst with a loud noise. Territory, an area or land that belongs to one country. Student, this is the picture when atom bomb attack was happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. See the biggest attack, atom bomb attack. At the urging of whom did Einstein write a letter to Roosevelt? At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to Roosevelt. Who was Roosevelt? Franklin D. Roosevelt was the American president. What fear did Einstein show? Einstein warned that the atomic bomb developed by Germany was so powerful. If one of these bombs exploded on any port, it would destroy the whole area along with the surrounding territory. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. This time he wrote a public missive to the United Nations. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms buildup and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. Here, missive means an official letter. Decade means a period of 10 years. Agitating means make someone troubled or nervous. For another 10 years, Einstein was involved in politics. What did he propose through his public missive to the United Nations? He proposed the formation of a world government through an official letter to United Nations to stop the development of nuclear weapons. How did he use his popularity? He used his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. Yes, we know, we have read that for another 10 years, Einstein involved in politics and his agenda was to stop the countries to develop weapons and collecting arms. His main agenda was world peace and freedom of people. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. Here, visionary means a person who can think about the future in an original and intelligent way. The students, this is the story of Albert Einstein. In this lesson, you have read about the life journey of a genius and great scientist, Albert Einstein. When did Einstein die? Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76. How was he celebrated? He was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. Now, let's summarize what we have read. In 1915, Einstein published his paper on special theory of relativity, followed by the world famous equation E is equal to mc square. He married to Mileva Maric in 1903, but their marriage did not survive much and they were divorced in 1919. His theory gave a new definition to the concept of gravity. In 1919, his theory came out to be accurate. It revolutionized physics and made him famous figure. In 1921, he got Nobel Prize for Physics. In 1933, he immigrated to USA because Nazis has come to power in Germany, as he did not want his research and finding to be used for destruction. He was the first to warn American President Franklin D. Roosevelt about the dangers of atom bomb. After the atom bomb attack on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he was deeply hurt and he proposed for the formation of world government to prevent recurrence of such destruction. He spent his latter days in politics advocating world peace and democracy. He died at the age of 76 in the year 1955. Students, here is the recapitulation work. Match the following words of list A with their meanings in list B. Yes, proclaimed. In list E, the first word is proclaimed. It will match to the word declared. Destruction, which means demolition. Whole will match to entire. Lauded, which is meant appraised, it will match to praised. Uproar means, what is the meaning of uproar? Disturbance. Uproar will match to disturbance. Now these are the matching words. Fill in the blanks. Einstein published his paper on his special theory of relativity in 1915. Yes. His theory gave a new definition to the concept of, what will come here, students? To the concept of gravity. He got the Nobel Prize for Physics in, when did he get Nobel Prize for Physics? In the year 1921. Yes. He wrote a letter to American President. What was the name of President? Franklin D. Roosevelt. To warn him about the dangers of atomic bomb. America dropped the atomic bomb on the Japanese cities of, the name of the two cities where atom bomb was dropped, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And Nagasaki. In his public missive to the, which organization did he send his official letter? To United Nations. He proposed the formation of a, what did he propose? Formation of world government. He used his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. He died. When did he die? He died in, yes, 1955 at the age of 76. Yes, the students, this is the recapitulation work. Now, we have read the lesson and learnt about many facts related to Einstein's life. He was a great scientist and a genius person. Here is homework for you to do at home. Students, you will write the answer of these two questions. This is your homework. What was Einstein's special theory of relativity? Describe in brief. Why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? And along with this is also the homework for you. Here are some facts from Einstein's life. Arrange them in a chronological order. I have told you that what does mean chronological? Means you have to arrange these facts according in order of time, means when these events happened. These are the facts related to Einstein's life. You will arrange them according to the order of time. Yes, students, this is the homework. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned about life journey of Einstein. Thank you.